Hey everyone, happy Monday. I'm just gonna kinda get the ball rolling as fast as I can here, because I'm not actually gonna be doing my usual segments this week because I'm being really obsessive about this painting I'm doing. That's why I keep looking over there, because it's taunting me. And also, I'm just kinda getting used to my new job, so I'm feeling lazy tonight and don't want to cook, so I'm just making myself peanut butter sandwiches. So, and really, if you need the recipe for a peanut butter sandwich, I can't help you. You're beyond help. Okay, just kidding. Anyway, so, the fact I've got this new job, and it's better pay and better hours, I wound up deciding to splurge a little bit tonight and get myself 2 books. One of which I actually think is going to be a really interesting read. And the second is just kind of a silly, stupid thing. So I'm going to show them off, and yeah, that's about it. Well, it's not about it, but whatever. So, first one that I actually think will be really interesting is this one. It's called The Beatles Paperback Writer. It's 40 years of classic writing. I guess that's what it's called. And basically it's a collection of articles written by rock journalists, by biographers. There's even essays and personal contributions from the Beatles themselves, along with their friends or acquaintances, just kind of documenting everything from the beginnings of Beatlemania in 1962 straight through to the end in 1970. And I find that interesting, because I'm sure there's stuff in here that I have not read or not heard about. There's also photos in the book, and some of them are ones I haven't seen before, and that's always a plus. So there's that, and I can't wait to get started on this. In fact, I will be reading before bed tonight, and I'll break tomorrow. And the next one I got, this is the silly one, is called Beatleology. And the reason I find this entertaining as hell is because it's like the astrology of Beatlemaniacs. So it's not like finding out if you're Pisces or Leo or whatever else. It's finding your inner John, Paul, George, or Ringo. And it even says, let's see, we all have an inner Beatle deciding our destiny and guiding our behavior. And, so needless to say, it finds the strengths and weaknesses of your Beatle personality and how to interact with different Beatle personalities. So I think it's entertaining. So I plan to, take the little quiz in here and find out who I am. I already have an inkling, a very strong inkling of who I'll be. I'll let you know on Monday of next week. So there's that. And actually, today's an interesting Beatles news day. The first tidbit that I found is actually rather sad. Lucy, Julian's friend, the one who inspired Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, passed on today of lupus. At least I believe that's what it was. I just read the article 5 minutes ago, so it's actually really sad. I mean, you just kind of think the people who inspired these songs are going to be around forever, and unfortunately, you also think the people who wrote them are going to be there forever. And now I'm getting depressing, but it is sad to think about, and I guess she's not in any pain anymore, but it's still sad. So there's that. Sorry to be a bit of a drag, but that is big news in Beatledom, I think. On to the happier news. They apparently just found an essay that Paul wrote when he was 10 years old. And I thought that was pretty interesting, and I'll post that link in the sidebar as well. Sorry, I always forget which side. So there's that, and I thought that was neat. Also, I'm posting a link as well. You need Adobe for this, but it's the actual essay. I mean, I'm looking at it on my computer right now, and it's the actual paper and the real essay, not just an article that was written by Paul, and it's really bloody cute. I mean, I'm sorry, but looking at this, I'm just imagining a little 10-year-old Paul scrawling this along, and it's Yeah. So I think I thought that was interesting. I mean, kind of like, I'm a bit of a Beatle history nerd, so any little geeky thing like that I can find, I'm always like, ooh, cool. So, oh, and I just found out, yeah, and I'm probably behind knowing my look, Paul is planning to release a CD in November, live CD, which, that'll be awesome. I can't wait for that. I know what my Christmas present's gonna be this year. It's one thing I can always guarantee my mom will get me. So, I'm excited about that, and, hopefully that means he'll go on a tour again, and he'll actually come to Minnesota this time. I mean, really, I know it's a long shot, but Paul, if you're watching this, come to Minnesota, we bloody love you here. I mean, really, I live in St. Paul. St. Paul, our capital city, is named after you. At least, that's what I like to tell everyone. And, I think it's pretty awesome living in St. Paul. It's a fun place, and plus, I don't live too far from the venue you've played at in St. Paul before. So, please, please, please come to Minnesota if you go on another tour. Thank you! Alright, now that I made a complete fool of myself, I think I'm going to sign off for the week. No challenges this week, so gotta wait till next week to watch us make fools of ourselves. Yay! In a good way. It's always fun to make a fool of yourself, so. Alright. See you everyone next week!